The first step towards cutting down on your spending is to identify your spending leaks, which we'll discuss in this lesson. What are spending leaks? Spending leaks are unplanned, non-necessity spending, often small but regular impulse spending in areas of low personal importance. Take for instance that $5 combo meal at your favorite fast food place. $5 for lunch isn't bad though, is it? When you consider that, with store brand food prepared yourself, you could put together a lunch for a little over $1, that extra $4 a day, every other day, accounts for over $700 per year. Stretch that out to 20 years, which many of your long-term goals may lie, and that's more than an extra $14,500 over that time period, just for fast food lunch every other day. There are a couple ways to identify spending leaks. The first is to see if you can find any triggers to impulse buying. One common trigger is sales. Ask yourself this honest question. Have you ever bought anything simply because it's on sale? If you answered yes, think back to recent items you bought on sale. How many of those fulfilled the necessity? How many of them helped you achieve the goal you identified in the last module? Often they'll tell you you're saving X dollars, but ask yourself this. What's the definition of saving money? Putting money aside, right? And given the definition of saving, are you actually saving any money by buying that non-necessity? Another trigger is a sort of payday syndrome. For many people, once you get that paycheck, which is often on a Friday afternoon, that's when you want to go out to eat, grab a drink, see a movie, but how often do you genuinely sit down and think about where that money really needs to go? Yet another common trigger is dollar value stores. While you can certainly get many necessities and items you plan to purchase from dollar value stores, if you regularly walk into a dollar store planning on getting $5 of items and walk out with more than $10 of random stuff, this may very well be one of your triggers. The last common trigger we'll cover is emotions. Emotions, whether it's anger, stress, sadness, even happiness, can often have a very measurable impact on your spending habits, rarely in a beneficial way. If you tend to go shopping after a stressful day, or even purchase something to reward yourself for a productive day, this may be your trigger. For some other ideas on triggers, take a few minutes to browse the front page of the form linked below. The other helpful way to identify spending leaks is to track expenses. Often it's difficult to determine your spending leaks until you've seen where all your money is going. As an example, a former VP of Education for a credit counseling nonprofit in an online presentation admitted that the first time they started tracking spending, they found that they had spent over $80 on Taco Bell. Not for all fast food, but on just Taco Bell.